Hey guys, how you doing? ShadowRock here with an update on the new Nintendo 3DS XL capture card. So since we met our donation goal back in March, I haven't really talked too much about it since, so I figured it would only be right to give you guys an update. To be honest, there's not much to say as I'm still waiting on Loopy to open up orders for the new 3DS XL version of the capture card. I assume he's still hard at work on it, but the fact is, he's way behind schedule at this point. To make matters worse, he has also been radio silent on the matter for at least a couple months now, making other potential buyers, including myself, pretty worried. Now that's not to say the man doesn't do great work, he absolutely does, and I'd say he's the best at what he does, period. But it is pretty frustrating for customers when you can't take a couple of minutes out of your day to say something along the lines of, "I'm still working on it," or "this happened so it has to be delayed." You know, anything would be better than nothing at this point. That being said, I still want to purchase at least some kind of 3DS capture card since that was my promise to you guys that donated. And rest assured, I still have the funds ready to go. So I have given this some thought over the last few months, and I've come up with 3 different options of where we could go from here. Once I'm done explaining the options, I want you guys to go ahead and go to the comments section below and tell me which option you think I ought to go with. More than anything, I want to hear from the individuals that donated towards the 3DS capture card campaign, since you're the lovely people that made this happen at all, so your thoughts are going to carry the most weight here. In case you don't want to comment though, I'll put a poll in the description for this occasion as well. But if you are someone who donated, please comment no matter what. Now we need to discuss the options. I'm going to explain and go over the pros and cons for each one. Option 1. Continue to wait for more news from Loopy on the new 3DS XL capture card. While waiting even more at this point sounds absolutely absurd, keep in mind that Loopy is still in my opinion the best option when it comes to getting a 3DS capture card since he lives in my country, which reduces the shipping costs. His capture cards are cheaper compared to his competitor, whom I will discuss in option 3, and most important of all, TGP and I have done business with Loopy in the past for our DS capture cards, which we use for our LPs such as Mega Man Star Force 2 and Mega Man ZX, so we could definitely vouch for his trustworthiness despite his usual silence. I've also heard people say that he's replied to some emails they sent him, so he's alive, at the very least. So the pros are, having a new 3DS XL capture card would be great for its upgraded features obviously. Loopy is trustworthy, does free repairs, generally cheaper, and his products are top notch, no question. When the capture card comes out, it should only take about 1 to 2 weeks tops to receive it. The only con is, there are no news or updates on the availability of the new 3DS XL capture card, so there is no telling whether it will be out anytime soon, or even if it will still be ready in time for games I potentially want to stream such as Azure Striker Gumball 2 or even Pokemon Sun and Moon. So that's option 1. Now option 2, get a original 3DS capture card. While Loopy's new 3DS XL capture card is not ready yet, he is currently still selling his original 3DS capture card that I could buy at any time. I actually have a aqua blue original 3DS lying around, so I can use that for the modding process. The pros of this option would be, we can get the capture card within a couple weeks after purchase in time for upcoming releases, and Loopy is still great. The con though is we are definitely going to miss out on those new 3DS features and those new 3DS exclusive games, which would making me have a new 3DS XL a moot point at all, so that would definitely hurt. However, this would probably be the fastest and cheapest option to go with if you guys want to see me playing 3DS games right away. Now option 3, and this is going to be a big one, go to Katsukitty. Now Katsukitty is the other main option many YouTubers and streamers go to besides Loopy, but I have a few things to say about Katsu. First of all, Katsukitty is expensive. Where Loopy's capture cards are $200, Katsukitty's will run you about $250 plus tax for a 3DS capture card. And it doesn't stop there. Katsukitty is also located in the Asian region, so that will easily shoot up the cost to ship my console their way. So in order to get a Katsukitty capture card, I would need to actually raise some more money to cover the extra costs. Probably like $100 more just to be safe. And that's quite a bit. Then there's the horror stories I've heard about Katsukitty trying to scam people out of their money shipping people defective consoles and refusing to fix it or give a refund, and a couple people who had a deal with Katsukity not shipping their console back at all until they filed a dispute through PayPal. Yeah, just in general, really shady practices that just makes me shiver. There's also the possibility that you won't see your console anywhere from 2 months to a whole year in extreme cases once you ship it to them, since they are overseas from where I live. The craziest thing I heard is that Katsukity will ship your console back to you quickly if you pay him even more money, which, if that's true, that's really shady. Of course, that's Katsukity in general. I haven't even talked about the software yet. So yeah, Katsukity software. Compared to Loopy, it's not the best. First of all, Katsukity software has DRM. What that means is, in order to use Katsukity software, you're going to need a product code that they send to you to use the software at all. Not necessarily a deal breaker, but Loopy doesn't even have such a thing, making Katsukity software noticeably less accessible. The biggest potential deal breaker though is the fact that Katsu's recording software doesn't have built-in AVI recording, which is a feature I use all the time with my Loopy DS capture card. Again, it's not all bad since I can use screen recording software to record a game, but AVI recording would have been really nice to have. So in review of option 3, the pros are I can buy a new 3DS XL capture card as soon as I get the funds to do it, and obviously having a new 3DS XL capture card would be a great thing. The cons, which there are a lot of cons to this one. Katsukity is expensive. I would need obviously to raise a lot of money to even buy it. There is a chance that the capture card won't arrive for several months, if at all. And obviously Katsukity has a past of engaging in shady practices. And lastly, his software isn't nearly as great as Loopy's, but it can still work. So yeah, that actually covers it for all the options. Sorry for the rant on the Katsukity option though, but I feel it really needed to be said, especially for you guys to make a proper decision. So what do you guys think? Do you feel that I should keep waiting, jump the gun on our original 3DS capture card, or should I try to raise some extra funds and take my chances on Katsukity? It's in your hands now, so let me know in the comments below and in the poll in the description. Thanks for hearing me out everyone, and for your assistance in this matter. Sapphire and I have another update video coming discussing projects, another thing for you guys to vote on, and a bit about Rise of the Shadows. So some people have been asking about that. So stay tuned for that if you want to hear about that as well. Until next time, rock on and get to voting.